if you're gonna play COD while you're recording, James, can you at least make it so that your controller's not so close to your mic, so it sounds like you're rattling?
He's playing with his nose on the fucking knife.
I know, you know what I mean?
There's 11 people left. I'm just gonna sort these fuckers out, and then
if there's 11,
we've got a game on.
If there's 11 people left, how come you just told us there's 20 minutes left? Are you just gonna wait for them to die of old age?
I'll wind you up.
There's 9 people left now. Just let me fuck these people up.
Just send Kate a message.
I'm just gonna start the episode while you finish that.
Send Kate a message now, just to cut power to the sockets upstairs.
How's that going to help us get a podcast started?
If he's on his laptop, that should stay on, and his router should be plugged in downstairs. So it should only turn off his Xbox.
My router's upstairs.
Kate's in the next room, so she ain't moving. I can tell you that for a fact. Mog 12.
On that note... Hello and welcome to episode 190 of That King Thing, the gaming podcast that's clearly on its way downhill. We just spent a minute talking about James playing COD, Blackout. There we go, I forgot what it was called. I am your host and the eldest king sibling Thomas, and I am joined by middle king sibling Joshua.
Good morning.
And victorious littlest king sibling James.
Hi. Victory.
Why did you say good morning then?
Because it is his morning.
I guess.
Yeah, it's been my morning for the past few days. Since Saturday.
We should say good. We should find a That King Thing phrase that basically means good whatever time of day it is to you right now.
Good grapes.
Good grape. That sounds like an exclamation of shock. Like,
yeah.
Good grapes!
Good grapes me.
Well, you just get shocked by something, you go, good grapes!
Holy grapes!
Yeah, or holy grapes. But if they've got holes in them, then that means someone's been tampering with them.
Or the olives.
Oh, the olives?
Yes!
You know that olives and grapes are very different things, right?
Well, they're both round. They're both like a circular type thing.
Here we go. They're both round. They both can come in green.
Yes. And also like a darkish black colour.
Yeah, I guess you've got purple grapes. And
olives have their own
olives.
video game.
I like olives. Olives are nice.
Olive Wars.
Oh, yeah. What about grapes? There must be a video game about grapes.
Googling. My job's big.
Already on it. Video games about grapes.
Nothing.
Viticulture is a game. What? The Grape Escape.
Yes, I've just found the Grape Escape board game.
Oh, no, that's a board game.
It counts.
Oh. Sour Grapes board game. They're all board games. Grape Jelly on Steam. Found it. Grape Jelly.
What's that?
It's a thing. It's dial the highest score, beat all the records. Be careful because with every second the game gets complicated and you only have 3 lives. It looks like it's a run and jump platformery thing. Like,
it's a great.
a 2D platform jumper where it gets faster. A bit like, Flappy Bird was like flopping up and down and getting through the things. It's like Flappy Bird, but it's a grape running along grass platforms, and you just have to jump and hop the gaps without dying.
I found a different type of grape game where you make your own vineyard and manage it, and it's called.
That doesn't sound as fun as this
Terroir. Terroir. I know it's probably said how a wine.
Terroria.
No. Terroir.
Just want to point out we're nearly 5 minutes in and we're talking about
we're doing a good job, sir. Look, we've talked about video games, all right?
Yeah, no, we kept it on topic. Nintendo 64 console grape video games. That's not even. Oh, it's a grape coloured N64.
Would you say the GameCube was grape coloured?
No, I wouldn't actually.
Why not?
It's more of a pale purple.
Eggplant. No.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, it is an eggplant purple. I could go with that. I'm going to look at a GameCube now.
And an eggplant.
And an eggplant, yeah. GameCube, eggplant, side by side. If there's a picture of this, it's been the episode picture. GameCube, eggplant, side by side. Images.
Yeah, I just...
It doesn't exist. I'm looking, but I can't say. I see the odd picture of a GameCube and quite a few pictures of eggplants.
Find a great picture
any
of
the
eggplant.
two next to each other.
James, just got to check. Is it a clean image?
It's not. It's a penis eggplant.
Okay, well, it's not going anywhere near the episode image then. I might just put a random GameCube on it and see if
sent the link.
No, it's not.
It's a penis.
We're literally just talking crap now.
Why don't we put a picture of a GameCube and tell people to supply their own eggplant?
Eggplant not included.
That eggplant looks like it looks like. Do you remember that? What's his name? Is it Andy Capp or something? Do you remember that thing that Granny and Grandad? It used to be Grandad's thing. It used to have. It originally had like some sort of talcum powder on in it or
tissues,
something.
the tissue
but
box.
He kept the bottle. Was it a tissue box
chef.
with him on or something? It had something in it and he kept it. No, not the chef. No, not the chef.
Everyone is like, what is going on right now?
I'm gonna show you that. I'm gonna show you who Andy Capp is now.
I think I know what you mean.
Copy image address. This can be the image title.
Something that means nothing to anyone bar us.
Yeah, but it'll make sense now, and then everyone can look back at the image and be like, "Oh, that's Andy Capp."
Yeah, Andy Capp.
Do you remember the plastic thing that Grandad used to have on his bedside table that was shaped like that? That eggplant looks like that. I think because of the green on top and then the big nose.
I see where you're getting at.
I'm going to put these two things side by side on the episode image now.
Penis eggplant.
Okay.
Yes,
the penis eggplant. It's not a penis eggplant. It's a nose.
It's a
nose. It's a nose. James, you're a sordid, disgusting human being.
It's a penis.
I'm just calling it TKT
Eggplant penis.
190 eggplant
penis.
Just doing admin for the show now.
This has got to be the quickest you've ever named an episode. We're 8 minutes in.
Well, no. I haven't named the episode that. I was naming the picture that.
Okay.
I was naming the picture that I've downloaded. I need a good picture of Andy Capp.
Wait till
Was that one that I sent you? Was that one that I sent you?
Decent.
All right. Shall I save that one? Save image as TKT 190 Andy Capp.
Grandad's bedside table thing.
I'm not going to put that.
That does make it sound a little bit pervy, to be honest. How?
Because Joshua's weird. Right. All done. We can do the episode now.
I played Far Cry Primal.
There we go, thanks,
bit of COD, bit of FIFA. I attempted that downhill biking thing again, but it's just not my cup of tea. I can't do it.
I still haven't had a chance to play that yet. I should really do it, I guess.
I'm going to have a go now.
Okay.
Maybe you two might give me some kind of juju.
Like mojo, you mean?
Yeah, that.
Because that's not what you said.
I know, I said juju.
What are juju beans from?
I can't remember, but I know juju's like a thing like mojo. I'm going to Google it. Is it J-U? Juju?
It's J-U-J-U and then beans.
Juju beans.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's like a term that you're not supposed to use, to be honest. But...
well, you can buy them on eBay, on Amazon. So...
Can you?
A Juju coffee sampler pack.
Oh, the coffee beans.
Yeah, apparently so.
Ah.
Juju beans Dragon Ball Z.
That's sensu beans.
Is it?
Hey, I'm not. It says there's a link at the bottom of my Google thing. Juju beans Dragon Ball Z.
Go on then. Post it through. Let's have a look.
What is going on here? What is happening?
I don't know. I'm trying to just not get involved because I know
Google search.
Scroll to the bottom of the Google search.
It says fucking Juju Beans Dragon Ball Z.
Juju Beans CD Baby Music Store.
I can't. Oh yeah, it's a Juju Beans Dragon Ball Z. You're right.
Fuck yous.
But then it does redirect you to a page called
search.
Senzu Bean.
Yeah.
Okay, well, with that out of the way, Joshua, what have you been doing this week?
Because of the weird times I've been up, I've played quite a lot of Dead Cells on my own at night time. At like 5-6 o'clock in the morning.
Loser.
I was playing it on the Xbox last week when I talked about
some friends, you fucking.
But I turned it on the PC for the first time and got to the first boss and killed him in my first run, and I was well pissed off with myself for doing that. Because all the practice I'd got on the Xbox and the times that I'd done it on there, I just went through and managed to kill him first time, which actually kind of annoyed me because of me unlocking all the extra stuff to do after killing him without actually unlocking much gear to use to do that with. So now I'm just trying hard mode now.
That's what she said.
I have been trying to play Halo Reach on fucking Master Chief Collection, but it don't fucking work on Xbox or on PC. There's something wrong with it.
One of two things has happened here. I'm just going to point out because James just started breathing really heavily. Yeah,
I'm concentrating on this bike thing.
Oh, he's playing the bike game. I was about to say, he's either started a new game of.
Did you put a helmet on in the process?
I thought he started a new game of Blackout, but maybe he's just concentrating on the bike thing.
I keep falling off. I keep hitting the same fucking tree.
Turn your bike to the side a bit.
Shit.
I have been playing more Pokemon. Man. Gotta catch 'em all. But I haven't yet.
Okay.
No, I haven't yet. I haven't even caught the legendary one yet. That's the main one of the game. I haven't caught Sword yet. I don't know his real name. I'm just going to call him Sword. Because as we've established, I've just called Pokemon by interesting names. I've started affectionately calling my Doug Trio Dirt Nips.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Depends on which mood I'm in. Is either Dirt Nips or Mud Nips.
Is your legendary Pokemon definitely going to be Porklands?
No, he's just going to be called... That's funny, but no, he's just going to be called Sword. I don't actually rename them, because if I rename them, I'll never know what their real name is.
And then you're stuck in like a
but
thing.
I am tempted to catch a really, really shit level 1 Pokemon over and over and over again. Name it something stupid like, ha, lol, got you. And then just mystery trade it with like tons of people. And get really good Pokemon in exchange
for some reason.
Pokemon.
When I used to play one of the older ones for DS, one of Flareon, called Flareon Hot Dog, people eat it up on trades. People just buy it trade with you straight away for a hot dog.
Yeah, but this is mystery trades, Joshua, so nobody knows what anyone's getting.
Really?
That's risky.
Yeah, it's funny as fuck, because like, you send them a level 1, like, I don't know, squirrel. That squirrel that I've got, I call him Mr. Nuts.
And
I don't even know his real name. It's just a squirrel that I call Mr. Nuts. And I traded one of them because you can catch them at like level 1 in the grass right outside your starting town. So I just went and caught like 2 or 3 of them and mystery traded them to random people because they were getting squirrels called Mr. Nuts. Oh, it's so funny. I entertain myself in that game quite easily. I'm going to go do some mystery trading in a bit.
Definitely call him Hammy.
You've lost me.
Have you seen Over the Hedge?
No. Oh, wait, yeah, I have. That's the one with the...
That's
the one with the animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the one with the animals, isn't it, where the housing estate gets built.
He's obsessed with cookies.
Woods. Yeah.
Cookie.
Okay. I know what you're talking about now. Wow, we managed to waste 15 minutes and not actually talk about anything really that productive. This is good because we have no other content.
It's the end of the
So-
year, and it's a big old wind down.
I make fire.
James has
What?
turned into a caveman now. I hope that
Oh,
fire's
it's
not
'cause
in
he's
your
been
living
playing-
room.
He's
or
trying to
wherever
reference the
you're
fact
sat.
that he's been playing Primal, isn't he?
Yeah,
I think he thinks he's clever, but
I am. I know some mathematical equations.
Such as
2 plus 2.
7 times 9,
2 plus
Go
1
on.
is 3.
63. Boom.
Well
I know my
done.
9 times table, bitch.
now what's
What's
63
9
times 9?
times 251?
Oh, you got me on that one. It is a number higher than 251.
It is.
See?
Correct.
Correct.
So the easy way to work these things out, James.
Times it by
Maths.
10, take away whatever number it is, you times it by 10.
Correct.
Oh, piss off
it's a
and
lot easier than
tell
you
us what you
think.
played.
I already have. Just because you
No,
weren't listening.
Take us to news then.
Okay.
News that isn't really news. Bits.
Best one ever.
That is probably the best one. News that isn't really news, just bits.
What happened was James was going around the corner on that downhill biking game and got very confused.
I'm on FIFA now. So I played 3 games in the time that
Do you know what? Do you know what I find really, really funny about this is you had the section where you talked about what you played this week, and I don't think at any point you mentioned Blackout, downhill mountain bike, or FIFA. And yet you played all 3 in the space of this podcast so far. In 17 minutes, you played all 3 of those games. Oh, jeez, this is stupid. Right, okay. News. There's not a huge amount because, as we were alluding to before, it's just that time of year where everything's winding down, to be totally honest with you. But there is a few things that...
There's bits.
There's bits. The Resident Evil 3 remake is now 100% official. It was revealed yesterday. It looks like it's going to be exactly the same sort of thing as what the second one was. James probably got it. Did you play the second one?
I didn't know.
Oh, I thought you were one of the ones that had played it the most out of us, but maybe not.
To be fair, I was never really a massive Resident Evil fan. I played.
You what?
I've played them, but 5 was my best one just because of Chris.
5 was the best one. Oh, right, yeah. Is that the only one that's got Chris in it? No way.
Yeah, it's playable anyway. I don't know if he
Oh.
appears in the others.
Damn, son. Where'd
That's
you
what
find
James
those?
says most of the time he's playing Resident Evil 5.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Yeah, so Resident Evil 3 has officially been revealed anyway. There's a trailer online on most places. It's due to come out on April 3rd next year. So it's not really that far away, that is it? 5 months?
It's not. Let's see.
It's not.
Let's see if
So-
it gets put back or if it comes out broken.
I think it'll be fine because Resident
I
Evil
hope
2
it
was
is.
alright.
Yeah, I hope it
So
is,
I think
'cause
it'll
it's-
be alright. Also, do either of you two remember this? Because Resident Evil 3 will also include a game. I don't know if it is a remake or if it's a new thing, but it's Resident Evil Resistance. I don't know if either of you have seen this yet.
No.
Okay,
Let's.
let's-
I've not seen it.
let's look at this together then. Resident Evil Resistance. Let's work this out together.
But... Give me a sec, then.
English,
You have to
UK,
resist
please.
things.
Oh my lord, I have to enter my date of birth. 1989. Yes, that's right, everyone. I'm old. Enter.
3rd of March, if anyone wants to get him a present, his is the next one coming up.
Select me language: English, UK. Month. Oh God. 8.
Oh, it's
Are
just
we
like a
filling it-
versus mode or something. Oh, I thought it was going to be like Mastermind versus Survivors. A new asymmetrical multiplayer survival horror experience set in Raccoon City. Capcom's Resident Evil Resistance is a new 1v4 asymmetrical online survival horror experience set in the world of Resident Evil and part of the Resident Evil 3 package. Unleash your inner evil as a cunning mastermind or join the fight as one of the resourceful survivors desperately trying to escape every obstacle the mastermind puts in their way.
So it's Evolve. Resident Evil skin.
Yeah, essentially. Survivors will win if they manage to escape before the time runs out. The mastermind will win if they manage to prevent all the survivors from
I've
escaping.
seen something about this.
Have you now? Really?
Why are you joking like that, James?
Because I'm surprised.
Oh!
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Good grapes.
Oh, have either of you gone to the page for the game?
Yeah, I'm on the page for the game.
Are you on the page for the resistance thing, though, Joshua?
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
Is it the thing that's like red on one side, blue on the other, explaining the game when you scroll down? Keep scrolling down so it shows you the characters, the different characters you can play as.
Mm.
Is it me, or does the Annette Birkin character look a lot like Juliet from Lost?
I've not really watched Lost enough, but yes, it
Oh,
does.
for God's sake!
I don't know who you're on about. Yes, it does.
But you know who I mean?
Yes, I know who you mean.
James, have you watched Lost?
No.
Oh,
I just get
don't know
lost
why
in
I
it all.
bother. Oh, you're not even funny. Shut up. Right, other news. I'm just moving away
Velma
from that.
from
Resident Evil
Scooby-Doo's on it as
Resistance.
well.
I was I've seen that. I was kind of hoping that it was going to be some sort of open world survival thing, but
Yeah, that would have been cool.
that would have been cool as fuck. But it's not. What else?
Wet.
PlayStation Network has been used.
Has it? By
What?
who?
A cocaine dealer.
Oh my god!
So in the news this week is the story that the FBI had a warrant to have certain players' information retrieved from PSN because said players were dealing coke over PSN.
That's great.
Through like voice chat messages, and it kept. So, okay, one of the things that I've watched about this, I've been reading a couple of articles on it since I saw it online, and I actually saw a video on it by the guys from, oh, which one was it? It was Inside Gaming that I was watching for this one, and they kept, I don't know if this was intentional or not, but they kept saying it was used through the PlayStation Network and an unnamed multiplayer shooter or something like that, and it just kept showing COD Blackout every time they said an unknown multiplayer shooter or something. It kept showing clips from them playing COD Blackout, and I was thinking to myself, are they trying to say that that's the game that was being used or what? Like,
let's face it.
That's great.
What other shooter are they going to get the time to actually speak to someone and sell some coke?
well, then I would say Fortnite, but they're not going to find many customers on Fortnite because they're all 12.
No. Yeah, sure,
So-
I'll buy some.
Dunno.
You're going to come to my house?
To be fair, a lot of 12-year-olds do sound like they're on coke, so it's possible. So yeah, it was just an interesting story, like that it all sort of comes back to people trying to use what they think are like unmonitored and discreet ways to have a conversation, I guess. Sell drugs, yeah.
If you can get banned on Xbox or PlayStation or whatever else by saying the C word 4 times in one message, you're definitely getting monitored if you're selling coke, guys. Let's just...
Bro, it's just
That's why they didn't use Xbox and they used PSN instead.
Why? Can you say the C word 4 times in a message on PSN and not get banned?
Well, I assume there's a reason they chose PlayStation and not Xbox.
Maybe that's just...
And
console
Xbox
they
is
owned.
definitely a lot
They
more
had one.
sensitive in that respect, I think. So there must be a reason for it. I also heard something else from this video as well, that apparently over the years, like terrorists have used many things to communicate with each other and try and keep it private. But apparently one of the things that terrorists have used in the past to communicate with each other It's World of Warcraft.
Have you seen? Have you not seen Jack Ryan?
I've not seen Jack
I've
Ryan
not watched
yet.
Jack
No.
Ryan, no.
They do something similar on that. It's really good. They communicate when they're in different countries and stuff on a game, and it looks like a World of Warcraft type game.
I've heard that they use like RPGs and stuff like that before. RPGs, like MMOs, like multiplayer games, to do it before, and a throwback to an old film here in the UK that was fairly popular here in the UK at one point. But do you remember Four Lions?
Yes.
They use Club Penguin, don't they?
Yes,
they use Club Penguin to talk to each other.
Club Penguin.
And he's like going, "Oh, now Wadger's penguin's not talking to so and so's penguin," and it's all a big thing. And it just made me laugh. But like, I think that is pretty accurate as to what goes on. Is they use stuff like that. Yeah. Because they think that they're not going to get seen doing it.
That must be.
It's really interesting, to be honest. Like I got reading about it and stuff.
It's definitely why I actually saw some people playing Guild Wars 1 the other day. They must have been terrorists.
Don't totally assume.
You should just ask them.
When I next go on RuneScape, I'm questioning everyone.
You might be able to contribute to like diffusing, well, not literally diffusing. So that was the wrong choice of words, wasn't it? Like preventing a situation.
How do I diffuse this?
How do I diffuse the situation? Is what I was going to say. You know what I mean? Well, it might work. You never know. So that's that news. We somehow got something out of that. We got like 5 minutes out of that. Get in. And then the last bit of news for this week, unless you two have anything else to add afterwards, is the Untitled Goose Game, the phenomenon. I can't say that word. Why did I put it in my like mental script? The phenomenon. James.
We're not allowed to move on so you can say it.
James.
Yes.
Phenomenon.
Yes.
I can't say it. Phenomenon.
The female species.
Somebody say it for me.
Phenomenon.
The phenomenon.
You can't say it either, can you?
The more you two say it wrong, the more I need to say it wrong. Phenomenon.
Right, wait, hang on. Can either of you say it correctly?
Phenomenon.
Phenomenon.
No, just stop saying it at the same time. Joshua, can you say it correctly?
Phenomenon. I can't do it. I don't know if I'm doing it right now because of you two.
James, you say it.
Words sound weird now. Phenomenon.
You're not doing it right either. You're doing the same thing I do. Phenomenon.
Yeah, but
phenomenon.
That's not
Alexa.
That's anything making you sound more worse because you do something the same as me.
Street Fighter, Terminator.
Exactly.
Phenomenon.
It's well known that I can't speak.
Alexa, say phenomenon. What?
all right. In comparison, hey Google, say phenomenon.
Sorry, I'm not sure how to help.
Hold on, I'll get the other one. 2 seconds. I'll get Siri to try it.
Go on, we've got the trifecta.
I need to turn my phone.
The holy trinity of AI is gonna just kill us all right now, aren't they?
Hey Siri, say phenomenon.
Plural form of phenomenon. Do you want to hear the next one?
There you go.
What? What did he say?
I just scored the most insane goal on FIFA forever whilst trying to do this.
The easiest
Siri,
way.
repeat that.
The easiest way to try and remember
Plural
it
form of
is
phenomenon.
it's like nomination, but it's phenomenon.
Phenomenon. Anyway, Untitled Goose Game, the phenomenon. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Phenomenon.
Oh. So anyway,
Phenomenal.
the Untitled Goose Game, the amazing thing that it is.
That doesn't quite work. There's another word that would work in that sentence.
Something
The
missing from that
the
sentence.
undescribable phenom that
No,
is.
that's not quite it.
I can't say it. So
It's like there's a
Just say femidom really quick.
Untrollable Goose Game, the femidom that is.
It works. I'll take that.
I bet you take some femidom.
I do. With a side of olives.
Episode title: Femidom with a side of olives, and then them two pictures.
and a goose just coming in front corner.
Yes. Did you see Xbox's tweet gif about that? It was really good.
No.
They tweeted that it was coming to Game Pass. We've never even finished the news headline. Untitled Goose Game is coming to Xbox Game Pass next week. There. They tweeted that, essentially, and somebody replied, I can't remember who, with like a GIF, like another big gaming account. So they replied with a GIF of, you know, the scene that's to do with Halo, with all the remasters and stuff, where Master Chief's holding his helmet down to the side and everyone was speculating, oh, does this mean John's back and all that stuff, when it was just the helmet being held. Well, it's a gif of that, but then the goose starts sliding in slowly from the bottom corner up to grab the helmet, and it just looked really good. Right, who's playing goose noises?
It's just sliding in front corner now. That's all it's doing.
Can you stop playing goose noises?
I can't. It's a phenomenon that I can't control.
I'm going to knock you out.
It's touching his penis.
When I unlock my phone and it's just making goose noises.
I like... Yeah, that's like... What's more embarrassing? Opening your phone and porn banging out, like going... Or opening your porn... Opening your porn...
Opening your porn and
your porn and a goose. And a goose is on there just going... Oh, whatever noise it is, a goose.
Do you want another demonstration? Here we go.
No, turn it off. Honestly, if you open your phone in public and then that happens...
When they fly over, they're a lot fucking noisier than whatever goose they got in front of that microphone.
Maybe the goose wasn't in front of the microphone. You ever thought about that?
No. I thought that they'd honestly got him sat on a chair in a little sound booth and just making noises.
Loose. Goose, it's Glenn Fandango. Can you hear me? It's Glenn Fandango. That's a reference for anyone that's watched Toast of London, which is probably not many people. Chris Evans, I know you're one of them.
I like Toast.
That joke is for you. Do you like Toast, James, or do you like Toast of London?
I like Toast.
I like cereal.
I knew that would come in.
Chocolate milk.
And I like potatoes.
Yeah, and I like cereal.
And I like potatoes.
I like cereal. Okay, let's stop it now. It's time to move on to the next section of the show and move this on as quickly as possible.
Time to play a game.
I'm a horsey. I'm a horsey.
It's very easy for me to cut you out of this episode, Joshua.
I know it is, but that's brilliant. You can't get rid of that.
This week, the game doesn't really matter anymore because it's the end of the year. No one can change position. But for what it's worth, it's me on 16, Joshua on 8, James on 12, and it's my turn to host.
James, It's time. Let's form a coalition and add our points together to beat Thomas.
Now you just sound like someone that's trying to get people to vote tactical in the morning.
Just vote Labour.
Just vote tactical, James. Vote tactical. Oh, let's not talk politics on this very calm and relaxed podcast. Please. I've had enough of that shit for the rest of the last 3 weeks, so no politics here.
Fake news.
Yeah, it is fake news. You just remind me of Deck's impression of Donald Trump from I'm a Celeb. It's fake news, guys. It's fake news. You're doing great. You're doing great.
That was a good impression.
That was a good impression, or it wasn't?
No, the original impression.
Oh, yeah, the one that Roman did.
Yeah.
All Roman's impressions were good. This is not I'm a Celebrity review. Let's move on. My game this week is... Can you guess the camp, mate? No, it's not. It's because the Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Oh God, I'm stuck in a loop now because I nearly said because again.
Is it a phenomenal loop?
Yes. So with the Game Awards being next week, I've decided to do a quiz, which is about the Game Awards.
Yeah. So because we've not done this before.
We haven't, not this.
Haven't we?
No. So this Game Awards quiz is basically about every winner of the Game of the Year award going all the way back to when the series started in 2003.
Right, okay.
So this is going to be fun. So I've provided you each with your own little document so that you can answer these multiple choice questions without giving each other their
Would it
answers.
be easier to do this in the form of a list with numbers?
Well, yeah, because I'm going to name the questions as I read them to you. It's basically good preparation for big quiz next week when we record that.
Why? Are all the questions there going to be about Game Awards?
No, but the format of submitting your answers like this is how it works. So it's good preparation for me and for you. Okay, let's go through this. So we're going to just start in 2019 and work backwards. Well, 2018, because obviously there isn't one for 2019.
Damn it, I don't know nothing.
It's multiple choice. It's multiple choice.
Okay.
So you've got as much chance as Joshua if you don't know it. Okay, so we're starting 2018. Who was Game of the Year at the Video Game Awards in 2018? Was it Spider-Man, Red Dead 2,
I've already got it.
Celeste, or God of War? Okay, you both got that one in. And who won it in 2017? Your options are Zelda Breath of the Wild, Horizon Zero Dawn, Persona 5, and Super Mario Odyssey.
Does that
Why
count,
do you
Thomas?
make it like that, Joshua?
Because that's what it's called.
James is making a pun title out of everything, and you're doing weird. You're doing weird. What's the term?
Abbreviations.
Abbreviations, yeah, whatever. Okay, number 3 is 2016. So your options for this one are Doom, Uncharted 4, Persona 5 again, or Overwatch.
I struggled with that one.
I don't know what Joshua. I think that's supposed to be the golf thing, but I don't know. Oops, I've accidentally given away what you might have written. Who won in 2015? Your options are Bloodborne, The Witcher 3, Fallout 4, or Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain.
Well, this game definitely has a Game of the Year edition, so...
That's a good point, actually. I never thought about it like that. That's a good shout. I got that one right, may I add, when I was doing this quiz myself. By the way, I've just cheated and I've got this quiz online and just ripped it off. Question 5 is 2014. So your options here are Bayonetta. No, I can't even. Oh my god, words. Bayonetta 2, Dark Souls 2, Dragon Age, Inquisition, and Middle Earth: Shadow of Mordor.
Oh my god.
Same again. Can't remember the second one.
You want the list again? Sorry.
Yeah, same again. I can't remember the second one.
Bayonetta 2, Dark Souls 2, Dragon Age... different one I'm getting wrong now. Dragon Age Inquisition, Middle Earth: Shadow of Mordor. Okay. Number 6 is... James is trying to write a pun.
I can't think of anything.
I've seen it, though.
Is he writing the puns when he doesn't know the answer?
No, he's writing the pun alongside the answer. So he's writing the correct game and turning it into like a pun title. Number 6 is which game won in 2013? And the options are Tomb Raider, Grand Theft Auto 5, BioShock Infinite, or The Last of Us.
I hope it's this.
After 2015, to be fair, I started getting all these wrong. I got a couple right, but a lot of them I got wrong. Okay. I'll compare your two answers to mine as well. So 2012 is number 7, and that is Telltale's The Walking Dead, Assassin's Creed 3, Dishonored, or Mass Effect 3.
Oh my god. This is where it's just getting ridiculous now. What were the things again?
Maybe if the first one had won it, they wouldn't have shut down.
Wow. The Walking Dead, Telltale's, James, Assassin's Creed 3, Dishonored, or Mass Effect 3. Okay. Oh, hang on, James.
I don't know.
What the fuck? James's puns are going to be a delight for everyone when we go through answers. Question number 8. 2011, it has Uncharted 3, Batman Arkham City, Portal 2, and Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. I don't know why I read it out in full, that one, but...
Why not?
I just did. James is writing a pun. They're getting worse, these. They were good at first, and now they're just getting shit.
The way this quiz is formatted, we can't really make the puns until after. So it's a good job he's doing some now.
Yeah. Okay, next one is 2010. So that's question 9. So your options for 2010 are Mass Effect 2, God of War 3, Red Dead Redemption 1, or Call of Duty Black Ops.
I can only remember Call of Duty Black Ops in that. This what else is there?
Mass Effect 2,
Yeah.
God of War 3, Red Dead Redemption 1, Call of Duty Black Ops. I'm going to start moving on while you write a pun. What the fuck? I don't even know what that is. What is that? That doesn't even make sense. Number 10 is 2009. So your options are Modern Warfare 2, Uncharted 2, Assassin's Creed 2, and Batman Arkham Asylum, which was the first one, not the second one. Otherwise, it would have been a year of 2s. I can't decide if James is thinking about his answer or a pun, because he's not written anything yet.
I don't know.
Do you need the list again?
I don't know. I don't know the answer.
Do you at least want one of them to guess at?
Oh, go on. Then.
Come on.
Wait, yeah, but it could be anything. That could be Batman.
Exactly, that's why I'm saying you need to put some kind of answer in that you think it is, and then come back to the pun. So just pick an answer.
I'll just spell
There
Arkham.
you go.
A-R-K-H-A-M.
So you're telling Joshua that. So is that what you...
Thank
That's the
you.
answer then, everyone. Arkham Asylum. Now he's going to ask how to spell asylum.
Do you need to know, James?
Thomas, that actually fits as Arkham Asylum. No.
No, it doesn't. there is, what you've written has 4 syllables. Arkham Asylum has 5. It depends on how you pronounce it, I guess.
Oh, well.
But anyway, number 11 is 2008, so we're 10 years ago now, more than. Grand Theft Auto 4, Little Big Planet, Fallout 3, or Gears of War 2.
Oh.
If I'd read that out differently, it'd be Grand Theft Auto 4, Fallout 3, Gears of War 2, Little Big Planet 1.
Oh, is that good? Oh.
I'm just trying to base all mine on logic.
I see what you've done there.
After 4.
It's a nice,
Fallout 3.
nice, helpful tip that I'll share with you after we've done these questions, James.
What?
On how to guess these answers.
I'm just going to point out, Joshua, that half of the ones that you've written that next to aren't games of the year.
That's fine then. I don't give a shit. I honestly don't care. I'm just
A lot
trying
of them
to
are wrong.
use it as a way to anchor my answer down because I don't know what to put.
I really don't know on this one.
Just pick one.
There's 4 things to pick one, James. Just write one down.
He's trying to think of the one he can do the best pun with, that's why. He's not thinking about the right answers anymore. He's thinking about what's punnable.
No, I'm really not. I'm genuinely trying to get the right answers in this. You can tell from the quality of my puns that I'm really not putting much thought into them.
Wow. If that wasn't a hint that you're wrong, that's there never was one.
Oh, well.
I'm just saying.
I'm confident I've won.
Well, to be fair, you're not doing too bad. Which title received the award in 2008? Hang on a minute.
Yes, I believe you're
No,
right. And
This list is this is 2007. The quiz that I'm writing on is reading from is written wrong. So this is 2007. We've got BioShock, Mass Effect, Orange Box, and Halo 3.
Oh my golly grapes!
just guessing, just getting this over with. Come on, James, write one down. You actually played different games that year, so you should have a bit of a range.
I'm surprised that
then.
the Orange Box counts, to be honest, because considering what it is, it's like a compilation of other games, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm surprised that it got considered as a thing rather than it being each. What was in it? There was a Half-Life 2, Team Fortress, and Portal, but wasn't there something else in it as well?
I don't know.
Was Counter-Strike on?
I don't know. I've had the games individually, so I've never even bothered with the box.
Yeah, I don't think I ever had the Orange Box. I just had the individual stuff. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked. You've both given me an answer. 2006 is Akami, Gears of War, Elder Scrolls Oblivion, or Guitar Hero 2.
Oh, that's a bastard!
Let's blow it out of water.
Guitar Hero.
That's what I've done.
You can tell that we're related when you both come up with the same pun or joke or whatever. That's a... And the next one is 2005. World of Warcraft, God of War, Call of Duty 2, Resident Evil 4.
They're really good games.
Yeah, say them
They
again.
are really good games. World of Warcraft, God of War, Call of Duty 2, Resident Evil 4. This also put in perspective for me how old World of Warcraft is.
2004, isn't it? It came out.
Yeah, but depending on when they launch, they get included in the next year's game
true,
of the year, if
true.
that's what you're on about. James. 2004, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Halo 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater, or Half-Life 2. This is why I don't get that the Orange Box can count, because Half-Life 2 came out way before it. But anyway, that's redundant.
See, these are ones where I'm really struggling because they're all like...
James,
what?
I don't care if I win or lose. Neither
Well,
do you.
it's about pride.
There's 2
Josh.
years left.
But
Just
what you're pointing out here, James, is that in the past the industry provided 4 high quality games
Yeah.
for Game of the Year,
And then much more
whereas
difficult to choose between.
whereas current games are all shite.
Except for maybe when Guitar Hero 2 pops up, and that's just a bit of a wild card.
Well, that's the end of the generation, isn't it?
Yeah.
Guitar Hero 2. Oh no, it won't have been. Oh no, that would have been. When did the Xbox come out? That was 2006, wasn't it? The 360.
Yeah, I think so.
That's a transition. That's a transition right there.
Hold
That's
on.
why.
So we had Halo 2. Something else, and something else. What was it? Half-Life 2?
Halo 2, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater, and Half-Life 2. Just pick one, James, because there's only one more after this, and then we can read all your puns. Okay. And then the last one was the first ever award in 2003, and it was either Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell, Madden 2004, or Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker.
Oh, it's definitely that.
Oh. Okay, let's go back through your answers, boys. Okay, 2018. Who have you both got?
God of War.
God of Wario.
Correct. That is a point each. Would you like to highlight? Would you like to keep track of your own scores, or what? What do you want to do?
This is such a lazy
Yeah,
game
we'll
for you,
do
this
work
one,
for
isn't
you,
it?
why not?
Oh yeah, this is phoned in premium. Yeah, keep track of your own scores. Let's see if you both are you both doing exactly the same thing. Congratulations. 2017. Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. What do you both have?
Tolosbotwa.
Yes.
What?
Tolosbotwa. He's gone for the acronym or whatever, hasn't he?
Oh, Breath of the Wild grape.
Yes. That was a terrible pun.
Breath of the Wild Goose game.
2016. What did you have for that, gentlemen?
Uncharted 4.
Uncharted 4K TV.
It's actually Overwatch.
Whoa.
Mother plucker.
2015. What did you both have for 2015?
The Witcher 3 Game of the Year
Oh
edition.
shit! I put Fallout Boy 4.
Well, you'd be surprised to know it was The Witcher 3.
Fallout 4.
It was The Witcher 3. Josh was correct on that
Okay.
one. Up to this point, I also have them all correct, may I add. So I'm on 4 at this point. Which release was 2014? What are your answers?
I don't even know. I got mine covered up here.
Dark Souls 2.
Dragon Age Imposition.
I'd like to let James know he's correct on this one. It is
What?
Dragon Age
Other
Imposition.
games.
Sorry, Inquisition. I got that one wrong because I would have, if it was my opinion, I'd have voted Dragon Age Inquisition. But I thought, no, I'm going to go with the consensus that everyone bums
That's
Dark
what I did.
Souls and everyone
Yeah.
hated Dragon Age Inquisition. And it turns out I was wrong to do so.
That's exactly what I
Or
did.
you just don't play both,
Okay.
don't have a clue about what either of them have done, and then pick the one that's most popular.
Yeah, you could
Pick
also
the one
do
that you can make a best pun out of.
Imposition.
Yeah. The next one was 2013. What do you both have for this?
The Last of Us, so let's fuck.
The Last of Us.
Okay. I also went The Last of Us,
Think.
but it's incorrect. It was Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh. Okay.
2012. What do you both have?
Mass Effect 3 this year sucked.
Massive eggs.
I also went Mass Effect, so it shows where we all went, and it wasn't. It was The Walking Dead from Telltale,
Ouch.
which is why I laughed so
How the
hard.
fuck did they go bust?
That's why I laughed so hard when Joshua went, if these had won it, they wouldn't have gone bust.
How the fuck did it get Game of the Year and go bust? Seriously.
Don't know.
Spending all the money on hookers.
Next one was 2011. What did you have for 2011?
Skyrim Game of the Year edition.
Elderly Trolls Skyrimming.
It was Elderly Trolls. I can't even say it because it confuses me.
Elderly
Trolls Skyrim. That is correct. I also got that one correct. I'm going to point out when I got them correct. 2010. What do you both have?
Red Dead Redemption.
Red Dead Redemption. if not
He
Purple
almost said
Picasso.
Redemption.
I also went with Red Dead Redemption, and it was correct.
Good. Because if not, people suck arseholes.
2009. What did you both go for?
What the fuck's going on with my list?
I don't know what mine is anymore. Ark
Put
Full
aside-
of Ham? Oh, Arkham Asylum.
I went COD Modern Warfare 2, the last really good one.
I went COD Modern Warfare 2 as well, Joshua. Unfortunately, we were all wrong. It was Uncharted 2.
God damn it.
Okay.
2008. What have you both got?
No, this one's wrong.
Fallout 3 Game of the Year edition.
Little Big Penis.
I also went Fallout 3 Game of the Year edition, Joshua. It is not. It was Grand Theft Auto 4. So that's another one Grand Theft Auto snuck in there and stolen that we thought, no, surely not. 2007. What did you have for that?
Halo 3.
Hello, is it me you're looking through?
That was a good one.
That is
Halo,
good,
is
well
it
done,
me you're
James.
looking through? Okay, new title. Episode title right there. Oh, lordy lord.
And then this is when you shoot me down and say it's wrong.
It is definitely incorrect. I also went Halo 3. It was BioShock out of all
wow.
those.
Okay. I can understand that winning, to be honest.
That's a BioShock.
2006. There's Akami, Gears of War, Elder Scrolls Oblivion, and Guitar Hero 2. What did you both go for?
Officially, I think it's Oblivion, but I've put Guitar Hero 2 as a joke.
I put Oh Blow Me Lynn.
Who's Lynn?
I also went Blow Me Lynn, James, but it's not. It's Gears of War.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wait, no. Sorry, no. Wrong way around. I went Gears of War. It was Oblivion. Sorry, James. Point.
Yes.
Point, James.
Fuck you know. I thought you were going to tell me Guitar Hero was right then.
No. I picked Gears of War, and it was Oblivion. Okay, 2005. What did you go for here?
Resi 4.
I put terrorist chat platform.
World of Warcraft is what you meant by that. Because I also put World of Warcraft and it was wrong. Joshua, you were right. It was Resident Evil 4 on that one. Clawed a point back there. Okay, so out of all these, you had San Andreas, Halo 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, Half-Life 2 for 2004. What did you both go for?
I went Metal Gear Solid.
San Andreas, because clearly GTA's snuck in more than a few times. It's got to have done it again. Come on.
That wasn't
It
your
was
logic
San
before.
Tell me I'm right.
It wasn't, but he's right. It is San Andreas.
I didn't think Metal Gear Solid would have got it. God damn it.
And then the first
should have, to
ever
be
one,
honest.
the first ever one in 2003. What did you both go for?
Windbreaker.
The wonderful Toulouse.
Do you want to know what won it instead? Because I also picked
Toulouse
Half-Life.
I picked Windbreaker, same as you two, and it was NFL Madden 2004.
What? I'm sorry. Wind Waker deserves it over that. Let's go in purple, not red. That is.
So how
We
many
both
of you
get a
both
point for
got?
that.
Because I got, I think, 6.
I don't know, we're scoring on puns as well.
7.
No, you can have an extra point for the good puns though.
I got
1,
7.
2, 3, 4,
I got 5.
5. I got 6. Yeah. So Joshua wins.
Woo!
Congratulations,
You beating you
Joshua.
both.
Yes, you did beat us both. Because you got 7, didn't you?
You'll get 2 points for beating you both.
Yeah,
Can I please be on double digits
No.
before end of year?
You're on 9 now.
That's down to you, isn't it?
Please.
You're 9 now. Well, technically, there's only one episode left, and you're not even here for it, James. So we can't do a game. So this is it.
That means I automatically get a point.
Yes, Joshua.
So that is that. That could be the last game of the year, other than the big quiz.
It could be.
It could well be.
It's been a pleasure.
We'll have
I
to
didn't
see.
lose again.
We'll make James phone in a game next week.
What, like literally phone one in?
James, you should pre-record a game that we can play. And
I'll
send
see
it
what I can
to
do.
us.
I'll see what I can do.
James, do you remember Rap Rat?
Yes.
Rap Rat. The video
I remember
tape
Beyblade.
board game.
Completely unrelated. I remember Beyblades.
I can remember having Beyblade battles at school.
You can tell it's the end of the year. Everything's winding down. It's like it's last day of school and everyone just doesn't give a shit anymore.
And they're playing Beyblades.
And they've brought all the toys in. And James has brought his Beyblades and his Battle Dome.
That actually used to be a thing, didn't it?
Yeah.
Where you could bring your toys in towards
do you
end of
remember-
year in junior school.
We could bring them in whenever you wanted, to be honest. But yeah, we used to have Beyblade duels at school. It was cool.
In the real big plant.
Yeah, they were
thing
like
for
they
the
were like
tree,
circular.
just mud around
Yeah,
it.
they're like circular tree things, and it just had mud, and we flattened all the mud to make it like a big dome, and then Beybladed on it.
And, yeah. It was actually really fucking cool.
Yeah, I got beat a lot.
You need better Beyblades, bro.
I kept losing them. I had to keep.
No, he got beat a lot because all girls were after him because his Beyblade was so sick.
It was sexy. It was a green one. It had a dragon on it.
I remember it. It wasn't a real one either, was it? It was a fake cheap one.
It was.
It was one of them. It was from Johnny Joysticks. Throwback.
Did anyone message in knowing Johnny Joysticks?
Nobody's mentioned it to me yet, but it doesn't mean that they don't. They've either not heard the episode yet or they didn't know him. But I'm holding out for it, holding out for that message that I knew who Johnny Joysticks was. Anyway, moving on. Either you alternate them
definitely.
or one of you does them. I don't care.
We'll alternate, Joshua. Why not? It's the last one of the year for me, so.
Yeah, go on then. HDO40. I believe you just asked for random shit, didn't you?
Well, I just
Thomas?
said send us questions, but if you want to make it based around the gaming awards because they're tomorrow, then do that.
Maybe I wanted to go first.
HJO40. Well, tough shit. I got there first. HJO1403. What game have you spent the most hours on in 2019?
Ooh.
God, Blackout. I'll tell you how many, actually. Bear with me.
I could probably tell you how many I've spent in Elder Scrolls since. In fact, actually, this would be a fun comparison, James. When did that come out?
This came out last year. October.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't really
Oh,
tell
wow,
for
so you've
me,
had a
but
full
I know
year
it's
at it.
probably Rocket League.
I'm going to tell you how much I've spent on one character alone on Elder Scrolls and see how it stacks up. Let's do this. Because I'm going to assume that it is Elder Scrolls, mine. It most likely is.
When was Sea of Thieves? That was last year, wasn't it?
That was the year before, yeah. Because it'll be 2
What's
years
yours,
old.
Plus, he
by
spent
March.
most of his time at beta anyway.
Oh,
so he
that
won't be able
yeah.
to tell us when.
Someone tweeted. Someone tweeted a picture of my bounty skull to me the other day. Well, not to me. They tweeted it and it worked its way back to me because they noticed the name on it and they were like, I can't remember what it said. It was something like, "It's
This
my
guy got a
kindred
tattoo on
spirit"
his
or
leg.
something. I don't know. No, it wasn't that, but. It was like this is my kindred spirit or something because they use the name Keelhaul and my thing's called Keelhaul King, isn't it?
So, on Blackout alone,
Mm.
I've played 10 days, 22 hours, 49 minutes, and 38
James.
seconds.
I've already played more than that.
Wait, that's
on
just on
one
Blackout
character.
alone.
That's on one character since June. I've played more than
And I
that.
played 5 days, 4 hours, 25 minutes, and 14 seconds on multiplayer. I wonder how much I played on zombies. So it's in total like 16 days.
Yep. Is this forever though, or is this year?
This is since it came out.
Okay,
But I didn't smash it as much when it initially came out because I was disappointed with zombies.
all right, carry on. Just do you up.
I don't know what my zombies thing is. It doesn't show me.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that my Elder Scrolls character's at 14 or 15 days on one character alone since June when I moved to PC. So I've definitely played a lot of Elder Scrolls.
I've definitely played mostly Rocket League, so I know it's that, but I don't know the times because there were already times on it beforehand.
I played 7 hours of zombies.
So what are you looking at total?
Like
20
I'd
something?
say 17 days to round up.
I thought you were on 10 plus 5 plus 7 or something.
No, that's 7 hours.
Oh, 7 hours, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Slash played. This character alone has played 15 days, 2 hours, 55 minutes, and 17 seconds. That's on one character since June.
Ouch.
Yeah. Addict. And then I've got 4 other characters, and that's half a year. So I'm putting it down to Elder Scrolls. That's all I'm saying. Next question.
W2008 Paul Carter of the Paul Potty.
Hi, Paul.
Hi, Paul.
For Game Awards, gonna go with the consensus and think Death Stranding will win Game of the Year. In regards to a gaming question, what's been the one game that has most surprised you upon release and why?
This year?
Quick, easy one. Yeah.
I don't know.
Crackdown 3 because of how quick and shit it was.
Well,
I
Terry
think
Crews
he meant
was
a good
good in it.
surprise.
No, well, there ain't one. That's the problem with this year.
I don't know. The good surprise for me was Pokemon. because
I suppose,
like
yeah.
I've been of the consensus that Pokemon games for the last decade have been overhyped, and especially when I saw all the little bitches whinging about how, oh, not every single Pokemon ever is in it. Oh, let's do what were it? Dexit. Oh, let's Dexit Pokemon. Oh, I was like, right, I'm buying this game because it's just going to piss off all these little bitches, and it turned out to be the best-selling Switch game since the Switch launched, and it's one of the best Pokemon games in Nintendo's history. So fuck you, bitches. There we go.
Sorry.
But Thomas, Dragonite's not in it.
I don't give a shit.
He's on it.
I'm not.
Yes,
a Dexit
Onyx is in it,
fool,
and
but I don't-
Steelix.
I don't
Just
like the
to
fact
add
that
to my
Dragonite's not
time,
there.
that 15 days can be joined by 2 days and 20 hours on another character. I'm just going to go check another one now. I'm just adding them up slowly.
What's yours, James?
My what?
Surprise. Surprise!
Surprise of the year.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise,
what's my game?
motherfucker.
Let's see if what else has come out other than that.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Some dies, motherfucker.
Some lies, motherfucker. Come on, while James thinks, Thomas, get another one in.
Soft flies, motherfucker.
When shit
I'm
flies,
gonna have to go with
motherfucker.
Crackdown 3, same as you, because that was absolutely fucking dreadful.
Why are you both
Can't
going
really
bad
think about it.
surprises? Go good surprises.
Think of a different
Alright.
good surprise other than Pokemon,
I'll go
Thomas.
good
Go for it
surprise
right
then.
now.
APB Reloaded.
Don't, you idiot. Moving on. Next question.
Broccoli Brook Archer has asked, what game from this year would you erase from everyone's memory?
Anthem.
Anthem, yeah.
Anthem.
Oh, yeah.
It kind of already has been erased from everyone's memory, to be
Yeah,
fair.
that's true.
Including,
I forgot it existed.
including BioWare's. Even BioWare pretend Anthem doesn't exist.
Let's erase it from everyone's memory completely and see if we fall for it again.
I hope not.
Got
Like
Anthems.
rebooting the Matrix, see if the people who are in the Matrix can realise they're in the Matrix again.
Okay.
Okay. James, next one.
Oh, sorry. Nick Earl says, what has been your favourite winning game of the year over time? Well, I'm going to refer to my other notes. And
I closed my other notes.
the best game that's won.
oh shit, I didn't get half these right.
There, isn't it?
Yeah, Thomas, send us a list of the correct answers, please.
I will quickly run down all the correct ones. So you've got God of War, Breath of the Wild, Overwatch, Witcher 3, Dragon Age Inquisition, GTA 5, Walking Dead.
Walking Dead.
Skyrim, Red Dead, Uncharted 2, GTA 4, Bioshock, Oblivion, Resident Evil 4, San Andreas, and Madden 2004.
It's
Walking
definitely
Dead.
The funny thing is, HGO 1403 might pick that.
Yeah, possibly. For me, it's probably Breath of the Wild or what was the other one that I thought?
Oh,
Red
Blow
Dead
Me Lynn
Redemption.
was a good one.
Out of the ones that won, even though I didn't think it won the first time around when we were playing it, Dragon Age Inquisition was really up there for me at the time. I really, really enjoyed that game.
I still think that they should split the game of the year into multiplayer and single player game of the year and have two
Well,
completely separate
yeah.
ones, because the single player ones deserve to get it, but you can't share it with anyone. So they should.
but
have
there is a
one
multiplayer
specific-
game of the year or whatever, multiplayer of the year.
I mean, one
It's just
that's
not as coveted as game of the year. Yeah,
that's-
I know what you mean.
that's up there with like bang next
Yeah.
to it, and you can only be nominated for one or the other. You can't have both.
Yeah.
That kind of
It
thing.
comes back to what James was saying,
Yeah.
though. I think it was James's
One
point last
nomination.
week that you should only be able to be nominated for one category.
Yeah.
And that's it. And that kind of makes sense to a degree. But I can also see why it doesn't. Maybe one genre
No,
or whatever.
one category.
Because
Yeah.
if you're in action adventure and then you're in action and then you're in adventure, like that's 3 categories. For one, there's no need for all those categories. But 2, like if you were in all 3, it's just fucking pointless.
Right.
And
Next-
surely you should be
next
winning all
year.
3 of them, especially if you're game of the year.
Next year we are actually gonna fucking mimic Game Awards.
Can we get like a
and make
studio
our
and that
fuck it.
and
Well,
host?
we tried that one year and
Yeah,
it
but-
just didn't work. So
We're gonna do it.
We'll rent a room.
Okay.
We'll
We're
get
gonna
people
fucking
to come
win.
and attend, and I'll be like, and this award goes to.
I hope you two are paying for all this because the Patreons
Got
can't
cash.
afford it. That's for sure.
I just might. The best part is we'll have a best gaming podcast of the year section, and there'll only be us there. We'll win every year.
It's our awards. Just give it to ourselves. Next question.
Yes.
Oh, it's me, isn't it? Sorry. Taliana Trix has asked if you held your own game awards, what would be the games and categories?
How fitting is that question? May I add?
How good is that?
Completely not planned that.
Um,
I didn't even realise that question was next. So.
Neither did I. For this year, well, Anthem's definitely up there for Game of the Year. Definitely.
Don't be an idiot.
The-
And move
the-
back closer to your mic.
The category that
Thank
I
you.
would want to include is Disappointment of the Year, and they should win an
Yes.
award for that.
Yeah.
That stains them.
Yeah,
And it's
I
like a
agree.
man sat on a toilet.
Yeah.
Should have been a phone game award.
Trying to think what else. Having a name and shame award though for like fuck up of the year would be good.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know. Because like I think we've kind of talked about how we changed the categories slightly. And like I think I'd reorganize them and restructure
You'd
the way
keep
it
the
works
core
a little
one.
bit.
We'd have one nomination per game, so you could only
Yes.
be in one
Yeah.
each. Game of the
Yes.
year then would actually be important because you would have to earn your spot there instead of being
I
nominated.
know. So
for
okay. So
Multiplayer of the year.
here's my thing. If you were in for game of the year, I think you should be. So game of the year should be more open, realistically.
Yeah.
And like you maybe have more nominees for it, but I think that you should only be allowed to be in one category. So like
All right, then all the
You'd-
nominees are up for game of the
like
year.
for
no matter what they
example, Death Stranding's in a bunch of categories that don't even make sense, I think, like
are.
platformer or something. You know, something stupid like that. It's just excessive and over the top. It should be in like action adventure, and that's where it should be, and that's it. And then it's
Yeah.
entitled to be in game of the year as well, but that's it.
I've got it.
To be honest,
And realistically, if it wins action adventure, if it wins game of the year, it should win action adventure.
that's the thing.
realistically.
What should happen is, out of the winners of the categories individually, because the same number of people should have really voted on them, the winners should then be nominated for Game of the Year, and it's picked out of the winners of the categories, rather than it being, well, you've got these four,
Ooh, that's
and then
good.
these four. It should be like a tier system where you've got to win round one to go to round two.
That's
I
interesting.
think they should literally just get a list of all games that came out, and then say to people, right, drag
And
the
let-
one that you want to win the category, and then game of year. No. You don't even do game of year. What you do is you do all your categories, and then whichever one's won the most categories or whatever, boom, game of year.
Yeah, the thing that, oh yeah, so you think I'm in multiple categories, and it's the thing
Yeah.
that wins the most. Yeah, because what's stupid is like, just for argument's sake, let's say Death Stranding wins Game of the Year, but then doesn't win any other category it's in. What?
Dumb.
Yeah,
How
that's,
is it one
that's
Game of
fucking
the Year
stupid.
if it's not better than that?
Exactly. If it's not
Yeah.
better than anything in any other category. Like, obviously that's not what happens, but it would stop something like that happening. I like that idea, James, that you have different sections, and a game can potentially be, it can only be in one genre, but it can obviously be in a genre, and then it can be anything for like its best music or best visuals or
Yeah.
something. That makes sense for it to be
Yeah.
in all those.
And
But
you just
basically,
literally
it's the
drag from the
game. It's a
list
game that
and put it
wins
in.
the most votes or the most
Yeah.
awards over the show.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I like it.
Mm.
Okay, so that's the TKT awards and how they'd work.
Yeah. Dan Smith says, would Fallout 76 still win the Golden Turd from last year, or has it been beaten by another game?
Anthem.
What we're saying, Anthem or Fallout?
Anthem.
What did worse?
Anthem. This year, Anthem.
massively.
Yeah.
Fallout,
Broke my
yes, it
Xbox.
was broken and it was kind of
Yeah,
shit.
but Fallout's
you could
continued
turn
to
it on
be
and play
shit
it.
from when it was already shit.
Yeah.
It's just not like
It's still
and they
pops
own
up
that
every
shit
so
as well.
often.
Anthem
Yeah.
and BioWare saw what happened and still launched that piece of shit that they launched.
And then took a step back from the shit while we all watched
Yeah.
it burn.
yeah,
Pretty
basically.
much.
So yeah, Anthem's definitely beat Fallout 76 and how crap it was.
Yep.
What would be the worst game in 2020 from Torrent?
Do you know what?
Sorry.
Fortnite.
It'll be a big game. Big game.
Yeah,
And
it'll
they'll
be
fuck it up. What if they ruin Cyberpunk? What if they ruin it?
They've not
That'd be
ruined
horrible,
Cyberpunk.
wouldn't it?
CD Projekt Red know what they're doing in their game.
Yeah, I
they
think a
didn't
lot of
ruin
people have
Witcher.
to-
Yeah,
They're not.
but you look at everyone else. You look at fucking thingy with Fallout.
Yeah, but Bethesda's games have always been buggy as shit. It just people have. The problem is people on the internet are getting a stronger and stronger voice. Hence, 3 idiots like us hosting a podcast that people listen to.
Here we
And
go. Here's a
the
good
opinions
candidate.
of idiots like us matter. And when somebody starts vocalizing it, this is a piece of shit, everybody joins in because they feel like they can.
Here's a good
and-
candidate for it. Watch Dogs Legion.
Well, yeah, that's already been pushed back
That's-
once, hasn't
yeah,
it?
that's going
Here's-
to be shit.
Here's a controversial one. Last
on.
of Us Part 2.
Oh, what about Horizon Zero Dawn, the new one of that? Oh,
Is that confirmed for next year?
I have
though?
no idea.
I
I
can't
just
remember when
saw
it
it
was. I can't remember if
saw
they put a
rumours.
date on it.
So
There was
what-
rumours of one though. There was
What
rumours
if it's
of one.
Marvel's Avengers?
What about the new James Bond film? Oh,
That's got nothing to do with this.
I can't think of any more games that's coming out.
Animal Crossing,
Phantasy
New
Star
Horizons.
Online 2. That's going to be shit because they're not releasing it here.
Well, nobody cares about that. Animal Crossing. That's going to be shit. Do you know what? That is one of the reasons I bought a Switch. I'm not going to lie. And I bought a Switch a year ago. I know this because I got told recently that my Switch Online is about to expire and I need to renew it. So thanks, Nintendo. I clearly bought it in a Black Friday deal or something last year because for my year to have been up, or I bought it as a Christmas present to myself or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's those answers.
Nats says, here's a question for you. Why is it in any TV show, whenever someone's getting an injection, they always show the needle going in? Cut that shit out. Stop. Myself and many, many others really don't want to see that shit. I'm one of them.
They don't really put a needle in.
Yeah, it's
It's
not.
fake,
Yeah,
mate.
but-
It's
yeah,
fake.
but-
It's so
It's
fake,
still-
you can tell it's fake.
So fake.
Not on some
So
shows.
fake.
Not on
Fake
some shows.
needles. Fake
Some
needles.
shows get it like...
Fake
Tell you what,
needles.
Nats. Next time I go for my blood check for my warfarin,
Oh, piss
for
off.
my INR levels, I'll record it for you and send it. I'll put it on.
I'm not even kidding, because of Joshua's ticking heart, it took me like a year to be next to him.
Can I just say, Joshua, it's pronounced iron, not INR.
No, I don't measure my iron levels, Thomas. I measure my blood thickness, which is INR.
I measure my penis.
Can we move on from this? I was trying to make a joke and it's been horribly wrong.
Yes, we can. It's Deja and Tendril, Narwolf, Will Hodkin.
Just will.
Just will.
What's James's take on Israel?
Nice place. You're not going to read the
Pa-
full thing properly,
the
Joshua.
Palestine
no?
conflict?
Joshua knows so little about the Israel-Palestine conflict. He thinks that it's two separate questions. What's
Yeah, I
your
do.
take on Israel? And what about the Palestine conflict? They're the same thing. It's the Israel-Palestine conflict.
Why
It's
is
been
there a
going
hyphen
on
between it then?
For about
Why
Because
is there
it's
not
between the two of them.
semicolons?
They don't put a V in between it like in the football fixtures.
I think that would make wars so
Pal-
much more fun.
Palestine's 11's been strong this year, but Israel are coming back with a bunch of injury-prone players back to full match fitness. This could be the game of the millennium.
5-0 at half time.
Seriously, all wars need to be fought by a champion from each country in a fucking arena. That's it.
all I can hear in my head now is the guy who does the football scores at the end of the day with that very specific tone, which means you know who's won just by the tone of his voice. So it's like Israel 0, Palestine 3. Or if it's a draw, it's Israel 0, Palestine 0. And then if Israel had won, it'd be Israel 3, Palestine 1. And I could do that job, serious.
Yeah.
And then Israel Palestine postponed. No score draw. No score draw on the polls. And that is it for this week. So if you'd like to get in touch to give us shit for not giving the Israel and Palestine conflict enough attention, then contact Rants Podcasts, please. Because that's where that discussion belongs.
It is, yeah.
If you'd like to talk to us about games, though, you can find us on Twitter, and that's _king_thing. You can find us on Facebook by searching for That King Thing. And you can go online to thatkingthing.com, where there is a link to all our social media channels, including YouTube, and then things like Patreon and our Discord. And remember, if you visit sosickclothing.co to use code TKT at checkout for 15% off.
TKT at checkout, 15% off.
Goodbye, one and all. One last thing before we do go. I nearly forgot.
Nearly did it, god damn it.
So next week we're recording the end of year big quiz special.
Oh,
and shit. On a note, we talked to Patreons and said if you're a Patreon and you want to put your name in the hat to be a part of Team TKT, let us know. I have drawn a winner. Are you ready?
Oh,
you got one.
That's better.
What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box?
Who is it?
The lucky winner was Baby G, Glenn Green, G Green 93, Gandalf the Green.
Yes.
Commiserations to everyone else who put their name in there. It was nice to see people
Commiserations
saying
well,
they were
Glenn.
able to do it though and willing to jump in and do it. But yeah,
But
thank you
always
very
Glenn,
much
you've
to everyone.
You've got yourself a spot on the losing team.
Congratulations, Glenn. So yeah, we'll be recording that next week. So then hopefully there will be a normal episode as well that me and Joshua will be recording, but James is unfortunately busy. So if there is an episode, it'll be a bit of a half-assed one because it'll just be me and Joshua. It'll have great concepts and even greater execution.
At least you're pre-warned.
Yeah, at least you're pre-warned. Next week's going to be shit. And then there's
That's
the
when
special.
they want to tune in.
Yeah, the special will be out sort of that in between Christmas and New Year sort of period to round out the year.
So...
And then just basically, just in case we aren't back next week.
I thought you were saying forever then. It just in case we're not back at all.
Just in case me and Joshua decide not to do an episode for some reason next week, then
this could be the last one.
This could be the last one before the end of the year. So thank you to all concerned who's been with us, not just this year, I guess, but for the many years now that we've been doing this. It's been a long time, hasn't it? Really.
It has, yeah, and they've put up with us and kept us going.
Every time I think about how long it's been going, I sort of think, "Oh my lord!"
It's time for Rants Podcast. Send enough things into Rants Podcast as a topic on the Twitter.
If anyone's
Thomas
followed
Owens,
Rants Podcast, yeah.
And if you do, we'll make an episode. Fuck it.
I wonder if anyone's followed it. I'll tell you what. If Rants Podcast gets to 20 followers without me sending a tweet out, then we'll make it a real podcast. It's at 7 right now. So that's Rants, RANTZ podcast, Rants Podcast.
And just post something for us to rant about as well.
It's really funny, this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 followers that aren't us. I'm just saying.
Really?
We have 7. We have 7 altogether. I don't even follow it, and I'm not going to now because that will boost the numbers incorrectly. So, Dummy 2008 Paul Carter has followed it. Mad Madison has followed it. I don't. Spooky Burns. Spooky Burns.
You
Is that
tell us,
right?
you're
I don't
reading
know.
it.
Is that what it's?
Spooky
I don't know.
Burns.
I don't know if I pronounce it. I don't even know who that is. Oh, whoever you are, Burns, tell me. I don't know who you are. You're out there and you follow it. I love you. And Brooke Archer, who followed it from day one somehow. So, yeah, it's a thing, guys.
Look at the tweets and replies. Oh, why is he not there?
What do you mean? Look at the tweets and replies.
Oh no, it's because it's not tweeted.
What am I looking for?
Oh, I
Because
tweeted.
there's none there because there's no tweet.
Yeah.
What, you tweeted at us? Go follow Rant's podcast for free stuff, you idiot. So we've got our first mention. It's not even got a profile picture or anything. Honestly, if that can get to 20 followers, we should just make it a real podcast. Just saying. Anyway, on that note, it is time to say goodbye. Like I say, hopefully there'll be one more episode. Well, there's one more pre-recorded episode that'll go out at the end of the year, but hopefully there'll be one more, because even if it's just me and Joshua talking shit about what happens at the Game Awards next week, because they obviously happen tomorrow, so hopefully me and Joshua can find the time to talk shit about what happened at them. And then that'll be it for the year.
I love
So
you
it's been
all,
a
my
fun
little
2019, people.
Goose great.
Yes.
Okay. So let's just remember
Always.
that we're 1 year closer to
Bomb
2042.
shelter's ready.
Goodbye,
We
everyone.
are indeed.
There may be a conversation here.
Penis.
Insert funny outtake here.
Penis. Have you seen? Do you buy proper cigs, James, or do you buy Bacchus still?
Tobacco. Why?
I'm just going to send you a picture of a pack of cigs that Sammy had. You know, they've got the warning messages on how it's bad for you.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at that one. Does it not immediately make you think that you shouldn't just be blowing the smoke into the child's face anyway?
Yeah, they're pretty dumb, them things. But it also makes me think that looks like the same person.
Yes, it does. Well, my dad smoked and blew cig breath.
No,
in my
it's
face.
like his past self telling him to stop. Like, stop it. Either that, it looks like me when you shove that didgeridoo down my throat.
What a didgeridoo, James? It was a little snooker cue. For
No,
the
it was a
tiny
didgeridoo
pool
because you were
table.
playing cards.
I must have done
and-
it twice then.
Yeah, and I was going, and then you tripped me up. What was that laugh?
I've just remembered it wasn't actually a didgeridoo, and it was just a pipe from
Yeah.
B&Q some hippie bought.
No,
and
it was
brought
from
to
school. We had to pay a
school.
tenner for it.
Yeah, I know,
Just
but
some
it was
cut
just
up
some pipe that they bought from B&Q down the road, and they cut it up into didgeridoo shit. Well, not shapes, but lengths. And some hippie came to school to teach us how to blow on a pipe.
I'm fucking thinking I'm some Australian fucking whiz kid with a fucking pipe from B&Q. I actually walked around and said I could play a
Thomas keeps this
didgeridoo.
in, if Thomas keeps this in, Brooke, you need to send us a video of you playing a didgeridoo, please.
That would be quite cool.
A real didgeridoo, not a pipe from B&Q. In fact, B&Q's not a thing anymore. Home base. If home base
B&Q is a
home
thing
base-
still.
Is it?
Home base isn't. I'm pretty sure home base is
Home
shut a
base
lot
is
more
part
down
of-
than B&Q.
Home base is a part of Argos. Like, they're owned by Argos. So I think home base is still a thing.
Yeah, but they don't have their own stores.
Where the fuck are you supposed to buy didgeridoos from now?
cut them off your fucking drain pipes, haven't
That'd be nasty.
As long as it wasn't sewage pipe, you're alright.
It'd just make a mossy green bubble at the end of it or something.
Sound like Abe.
That is what a didgeridoo needs to sound like. James, you need to get a didgeridoo and learn to make Abe noises to it.
I don't need. I can do the Abe noise anyway. Why do I need to get didgeridoo for that?
Because it'd be more impressive if you're doing it through a length of pipe.
What?
That's what she said. Can I ask why is a picture of a baby being held by a smoking father?
Because Joshua is like in fact, actually, no. Just listen back. you can find
Yeah,
out.
listen back, Thomas.
Okay, I'll listen back.